Norway is one of the top destinations for international students and expats. The amazing nature, strong economy and infrastructure, and high quality of health services attract many people worldwide. They need skilled workers and nurses. Watch this video till the end to learn how to immigrate to Norway as a nurse. Hey everyone, I'm Behnam from the Visa Library. This channel gives visa information and the latest news and updates. First things first, subscribe to our channel, hit the bell and download the free cheat sheet my team has prepared from the link in the description. You should also follow us on Instagram and Facebook to get the latest visa news and updates. Now let's begin. First, let me ask you this question. What procedure you must follow to immigrate to Norway as a nurse? If you get a nursing degree from outside of Norway, you can still work in Norway as a nurse, but you must send your documents and degree for recognition to the Norwegian Directorate of Health. The procedure is different for EU and non-EU nationals. This is the process for applicants from EU member states. First, you must visit the Norwegian Directorate of Health website. The link is in the description. You must pick from the options that you got your degree from an EU or EEA country. Then you must choose your profession, which is nursing. After that, you will enter another page containing the list of supporting documents you must gather and the application form to complete. This is a list of documents that you have to gather. 1. Your educational diploma. 2. Your transcripts or diploma supplement. Number 3. The confirmation or proof that your education is equivalent to the least requirements by the EU Directorate. Its name is often Certificate of Conformity. Number 4. Confirmation of your professional status. The other name is Certificate of Current Professional Status, CCPS, or Certificate of Good Standing. All of your documents must be in PDF format. If the original document is colored, your scanned copy must be in colored as well. If the original document has a few pages, you must send them into PDF file. If the original document has a few pages, you must send them into one PDF file. All of the scanned files must be in the correct order. Also, if your documents are not in Swedish, Danish or English, you must have them translated into one of these languages by a verified translation office. There is a platform called Altinn and you must apply through it. You will find it on the website. There is also a fee that you must pay. The processing time is about 3 months. Yes, 3 months, and the Norwegian officials will inform you of the results. You might have to take the licensure exam and training period before getting your license. Norwegian officials will inform you about it. You can work as a nurse in Norway if they recognize your degree. Now let's get to know the process that non-EU or EA applicants must follow. First, you must gather the supporting documents. You need to submit these documents to the Norwegian Directorate of Health. 1 is your diploma. Number 2 is your transcripts. Number 3, your curriculum shows the specific subject content. Number 4, confirmation of the completed licensing exam. Number 5, approval that shows you have the right to practice nursing. Number 6, certificate showing relevant work experience after graduation. You might have to submit further documents. The Norwegian Directorate of Health website will tell you if you must submit further documents. When you enter the website, pick the non-EU option and your nursing profession to enter the appropriate page. All of your documents must be in PDF format. If the original document is colored, your scanned copy must be colored as well. If the original document has a few pages, you must scan them into one PDF file. All of the scanned files must be in correct order. Also, if your documents are not in Swedish, Danish or English, you must have them translated into one of these languages by a verified translation office. You must gather the scanned form of the documents and apply through the Altinn platform. You will find the button to enter the Altinn on the Directorate of Health page. You have to pay a fee of 3,500 NOK online as well. The processing time is about 11 months. Yes, 11 months, but could take longer. It's long and tedious, and Norwegian officials might ask for further supporting documents. The Norwegian Directorate of Health will process your application and decides whether you can work as a nurse in Norway or not. You might have to pass the licensure exam or a training period before getting your license. It's up to your case and the Norwegian officials' decision. They will inform you about it. After the Norwegian Directorate of Health recognizes your degree and you get the license, you need to find a job in Norway as a nurse. You must find a job as you need an employer to apply for a work permit. Every non-EU national who wants to work in Norway needs a work permit and you need an employer to apply for it. There are various ways to find a job in Norway. Norway. The first one is the websites that advertise job positions in the country. You can find a list of them in the Visa Library article. The link is in the description. You can also search the hospitals or clinics in Norway and send them your resume. You can visit Norway and visit the hospitals to find a job in person as well. If you're not among the visa waived countries, you can apply for a Norway tourist visa to enter the country and look for a job. You can learn about Norway tourist visa from the Visa Library article or watch the related video on our YouTube channel. Contract with a Norwegian employer or hospital. It must cover all of the terms and conditions of your employment: duration of employment, salary, the beginning date, location, duties and responsibilities, confidentiality, bonus and rewards, investment opportunities, and other items. After you're done with the contract, you must apply for a work permit. You or the employer must begin the process. You must complete the UDI employment offer form, complete the application form, gather the supporting documents, and submit them on the UDI website. You must also follow other steps which depend on your conditions. You can learn more about Norway work permit or work visa from the Visa Library article or watch the related video on our YouTube channel. After you get your work permit and work visa, you can move to Norway and begin your work as a nurse. Don't go anywhere. There is another way to immigrate to Norway as a nurse. It's to study for a nursing degree there. The first step you must pass is to get the Norwegian language proficiency certificate. English is common and people speak it to some levels, but you need Norwegian to become a nurse. The nursing courses are in Norwegian. Only some master's or PhD courses are in English. Remember that the university might require English language fluency as well. This is because you need to study some texts in English and it's common in Norway. After you fulfill the language fluency and spend enough time for it to meet the requirements, you must find a nursing course in Norway. You can find a list of the universities that offer it in the Visa Library article. Visit the university's website and determine the exact list of requirements. You need to learn and fulfill all of them. This is a sample of the requirements: Norwegian language fluency certificate, English language fluency certificate, cover letter or motivational letter or SOP, latest educational degree, your transcripts, translation of documents into English or Norwegian, application fee, chemistry 1 and physics 1 and mathematics R1, S1 or S+2, and other items. You must find out the exact requirements from the university's websites. The list I mentioned is just a sample. Apply to the university and wait for the results. If they agree and grant admission, they send you an admission letter. Now you can apply for a Norway student visa. You must gather the supporting documents and apply to the Norwegian immigration officials. You can visit the Visa Library page on Norway student visa or watch the video we have prepared on our YouTube channel to learn more about the student visa. After you get your student visa, you can move to Norway and begin your studies. You must complete your studies, get your degree, and pass the licensure exam. After you pass the exam and get your license, you can find a job. If you're a non-EU national, you must sign a contract with the employer and apply for a work permit. You must be wondering, is it difficult to study for a nursing degree in Norway or not? Entering a Norwegian university is the hardest part. They are strict with the language and requirements, which can be hard to fulfill. One example is the University of Oslo that only takes 220 applicants annually. Also, the University of Bergen only takes 185 students per year. So the competition is tough and you must compete with the best. You know, the Norwegian universities take a small number of students, so you'd better work hard and improve your conditions. But you should know that these universities want to expand the number of applicants, so you still have a chance if you're in the preparation stage. Hard work always pays off. If you ask about the processing, it's up to the way you pick to immigrate and work in Norway as a nurse. First, if you want to study for a nursing degree in Norway, it takes about 3 years. Then you must pass the tests and get the license. Finding a job and applying for a work permit is up to your conditions and hard work. The recognition processing time is about 3 months for EU or EA members and 11 months for non-EU nationals, but it might take longer. Your salary as a nurse in Norway is up to various factors. The average salary is about 459,000 NOK per year, while the lowest salary is about 211,000 NOK and the highest salary is about 729,000 NOK. Alright then, this is all you must know to immigrate to Norway as a nurse. If you have questions, write them down in the comment section. The Visa Library team will answer them. Before you leave, make sure to like this video, hit the bell, and don't forget to get the free PDF file from the link in the description. You should also follow us on Instagram and Facebook for the latest visa news and updates. Stay tuned for more videos and updates. Thank you all for watching.